And welcome back, anyway. Settlement sacked. Go figure. And, oh, we are now inspiring. Oh, wait, are we? Yay, we got even more armies. And fleets. Rebellion imminent in Britannia Superior. Well, the whole sacking thing must have caused some problems. Can we recover in here? Great. Just great. In terms of our money, it doesn't really cost much. I'd rather not hire Oh my god, the Romans bought everyone. They bought everyone! Clever sons of guns. Move down to Lydium. We're raising out another army up here in the north. Right, we got no choice. Who wants champion rider or marksman? You will have the honor of reinstating the men of the hunt. Do you hear me? Your army will be garrisoned here for the time being. You will march down when I say you will march down. You will liberate our lands. Oh, sweet. What happens if we go up to here? Oh, that's going to take a while. Best just doing little bits. So that's when we got our elite non-guerrilla archers. Yeah, we get those. They're pretty cool. You'll like them a lot. Oh, jeez. Right, that was a vicious battle. Right, let's see here. They're improving to such an extent that they might be interested in a military alliance. No. What about joining the war against the Romans? Or a defensive alliance? No. I take it because we're the allies of the Aberdeenans, aren't we? They really do hate us for being a great power. Well, first, can you actually speak? Your accomplishments are great. I know. Celtic paganism. So, how are they after their little defeat? Faction, politics, character. Okay. Recruits. I can't recruit anyone. Now that they'll hit Caledonia again. It's far too weak. Up here in Segmentum, half of our settlements are still producing, but I want to get rid of this cattle herd. Could cause problem. The Picts are still wondering about, but they might sense a moment of weakness. Gods help me if they do. That's what we want to get. It's pretty damn powerful. But you have no use to me until... Rectified. Okay. He's a pretty powerful general. He assembled a force to beat these Romans off. But at our current time, we are unable to. Where will these Romans march next, though? That's the thing. Well, he's far too valuable. The fists of the forest. Oh, let's go into this forest. No, honey, don't. Why? It's called the boxing forest. Why is it called... Oh, God, it's a fist of the forest. If I could actually animate... my shows would be the greatest. Ah, well. It was a vicious enough battle. Looks like the Aberdeenans are going to make their bid for the mainland. Rejected. Picts are advancing down south. No doubt they want to get something. They're also blocking off the Romans. They're like, you have to stay there. Oh. Ah, Britons. Just what I need. The Britons are a much easier foe. They're more scared. Basically, Britain at this time was separated into 4 tribes. The Anglos, and the Saxons. 2 very different tribes. Anglos, they came from Denmark, somewhere like that, and the Saxons obviously came from here in Germany. The Celts, it's a really not well used term, because the Celts moved into Wales. There was also Celts up in Scotland, but they technically didn't count because there were Picts and Caledonians, and they're different. Those were much more wilder people up there, but the ones that went to Wales were rightly feared. Like, many English kings had tried, and it wasn't until the 998 AD when they started to have any success, because it was just guerrilla warfare. Romans, they did unify it, but that was only through sheer legionary number and burning a bunch of druid forests. So after that, the Dark Ages in Britain was pretty cool. The Anglos and the Saxons joined up to form the Anglo-Saxons, a unique culture, and the Romans are now raiding us, I take it. The Picts are pretty angry, they want to prove themselves. The Roman Navy obviously just chilling around. They moved into the forest. Why did they do that? We don't have any forces big enough to even ambush the Romans. Well, I say that. The Dioraya of Wisdom is in Segmenton. If we move quick enough, we could ambush the Romans. But the Pictons hopefully handle the Britons. That was the thing about the Picts. They always like a good fight. Can't blame it. It was their way of life, really. Like, the reason why they wore the blue war paint was because because they were trying to gain the gods' blessing. And the gods would give them the protection, but until they proved themselves in battle, they couldn't be a man in their society. So that's why the Picts went raiding a lot. Kind of suit their style anyway. It's pretty damn good. Let's see what disasters happen.
A trade route has been opened between you and your new trading partner.
Yes. I know. Reward great. I tried. So, why are they advancing down here? The garrison's not as great. And they're hiring mercenaries. We could hire mercenaries ourselves. We can march down to Segmenton. I give you word. This army of mercenaries will march under your command. The Romans will march to Cornerium. Your mission is simple. Hold Cornerium. After all, his sheer presence alone up here, like, just him walking through the province, it's just amazing. Like, because we've converted them to paganism, they're like, oh my god, it's him, the chosen one who will lead us to victory, yay. So there's little to no point for these guys to be around. Now, you march back up north. We still need to keep these settlements under control. I actually know we need to handle the Romans. The Britons, more like it. For the tribe! Oh my god, they got Limium, Bordeguard, Conantare, and General. Aggressive. Doesn't actually tell me if I'll win anymore, huh? For fake's sake, kill him! Use that to replenish our own forces. There's no reason why. Have the enemy of your enemy or like you are.
Your next command. Starting out.
They are on the way up.
Ready for battle.
Well, they are on the way up. Oh, look, we got a scorpion from them. That's nice. That's pretty cool, actually. We got a scorpion. Oh, yeah, now our garrisons will help us out. So, you feel confident rebelling against me now, you Roman scumbags. Well, you Britain scumbags, but you act like Romans. You know... Take on these warriors, actually.
Nothing else.
I like it, they gave us a fucking Korostari, jeez. You don't believe how much... I mean, like, it's not anything game-changing. We could decimate the army. Casualties suffered, friendly territory, turbulence. It was a very rambunctious flight.
Ready for battle.
So, yeah, we can take these Romans on.
Thirsty for battle.
We can, but we're currently in force march mode. I mean, like, look at that amount of money we're just making every turn, jeez. It's amazing. So, anyway. Oh, yeah, it was originally down in Londinium. He's still rallying forces up north. Maybe I should double his forces. And it's the middle of winter, so there's no reason why we should be outside. Just so we would suffer attrition. Oh, they can get over the Dover area. The Romans are probably relying on mercenaries, which is typical of the Western Roman Empire at this time period. Mind you, it's rather irritating. But I'm content to wait out winter. Picts just keep marching up and down. Their armies are not going to get any better. Unless they research it. Aberdeen is finally expanding. That place will turn into quite the moneymaker. We get a combat bonus in the forests anyway. And our guerrilla deployment will really be handy. Plus, recruiting an entire army of mercenaries is kind of dangerous, but we all gotta take risks. The Romans will now have a choice: either assault Londinium, which they probably won't. It'll take them a turn to build the siege equipment, and we'll just really outflank them, surround them, and kill them. They have the other option of attacking us head-on in a settlement, but they lack the numbers to do so. They have the armor, mind you. They certainly do. Not like tanks, but their armor. The Roman legion... These Romans were particularly well armored against my barbarians. Well, my guys. Like, my guys, they do wonders against light infantry. They're highly skilled, highly motivated, typical of your average Scotsman. But, sadly enough, your fists ain't gonna do much against a feckin' plate mail. So, yeah. The Palpatina Guard are the only real threat, though. And the Roman Expeditionary Forces, oh, there we go. There we go, they're set up camped in all too. Feckin' Roman scum. They probably even... They took on our catapults and all. That's an interesting choice, so they bunkered in. They knew they can't take Corinthian, so they're waiting for us to make the first move. Fine by me. Longer winter lasts. Wait, they have immunity in forts. Somehow. Wait a minute, shouldn't you Romans be concentrating on all of the barbarian tribes moving in? But you are moving into our territory. You're technically one of the biggest threats because you're the player. Oh yeah, so yeah. Jeez, let's just hope the Romans don't get their Barastari. I've used those guys in multiplayer, and trust me, their rapid-fire ability is ridiculous. It's like a machine gun. Ugh. Ah, brilliant. I forgot to check the offices.
Ministerial office.
So the next there will pass to our ally, the Pictons. Have children. Is there a button? Is there a button for have children? We are powerful. and our dominance is massive. Use fine gentlemen will become companions. You're already a companion. That's good. As much as I would like the diarrhea. Secure loyalty of your husband. Just secure loyalty of the husband. Can you hinder the army by ruin provisions?
Ready for battle.
That winter was harsh on us as well. Hopefully our spy... ruin provisions. Oh.
This is a great day.
You failed in your duty, man. You had one job. I'm not gonna tell... I wasn't telling you how to do it. I was just asking you to... Oh my god, look at all those... We can recruit those? Hell yeah, we are getting that building. A line maker unlocks all that? What? You gotta be joking me. Well, we don't really need any northern armies. Not yet, anyway. What else will we need? We need extra spearmen. Wow. Those guys have an extraordinarily long movement range. You can assist me by actually being half decent at your job. Seriously, man. Seriously. You even have 2 stars in that. Scout ahead. There.
Ready for orders.
Hope you are. You're going in the battle. Let's see if we can scare the Romans off out of their fortifications first off. Their army is severely weakened. I need to make sure the terrain is good because not all my units gain the same thing as I do. No.
Fall back.
Not yet.
For the tribe. Set up a watch.
The Romans are stuck there until we let them out.
Warriors.
I can wait.
You may as well get settled in, lads.
These Romans are like, oh no. Oh no. You have to go out to sea at some point. Which reminds me, oh never mind, we don't have enough money this turn. Stupid mercenaries. I know, this is coming from the guy with a 7,000 plus income. Is that Aberdeen? No, that's, Yeah, they got nice out the capital. The Abyssinians are not making much progress, though. Are the Jutes still on migration? Or have they finally found a home? They're on good terms with the Vandals. The Franks, we're declining. Great power. Treats... Picts like us. Because we are awesome. Like that. Oh, we never had trees with the Franks. Oh yeah, that's where most of our money's coming from. That Frankish trade route's very important. But I want to secure Pict loyalty as well. So, what else is there? We need to secure his loyalty, but why does it pass to him? Like, I can't make him my heir. Summary. Celtic paganism is on the rise. We could start migration, but look at the little doggy. So we own 7 regions. Let's end the turn again. I can wait these Romans out. Every winter, though, just keep losing men. It's only a matter of time till we gathered enough forces to do the job. Nope, the Aberdeen's got rejected again. And the Picts are going to launch a land invasion on the Franks. I don't mind my allies gaining ground. As long as the Picts help. Like, once the Picts handle the Franks, they'll be like, team up. But the Franks do hold a lot of good infantry, and there's the Almonds. Don't know why they're going to the high sea. There's the High King exploring the world, that's normal. I have no idea where the current what the current Hunnic situation is, though, and that worries me. The Huns in this game are annoyingly fast, but it's just early days. And plus, I need to handle the Romans in my lands and handle all the economical issues. Upgrade my armies, and then we move on to the settlement of Doracontum. Then we're in, and then we just work our way through there. If my allies help me, then they help me. That's all I ask of them. The Aberdeen's are my military allies. And with every passing day, I know they grow stronger. But they can't really... almonds. Two armies. Even though the Western Romans are declining, their power is still great. Their main armies can handle even ours barbarians in droves. Well, at the current moment in time anyway. With their money, they can easily buy an entire province worth of mercenaries to support their armies. And albeit we're stuck. We're one of those few barbarian factions who gained a lot of power in a short time by exploiting the Romans. But the other ones seem like they're taking the longer route. By engaging the Roman armies head-on, without allies or friends such as the Abyssinians and Picts we have, they are struggling. And the Roman armies keep winning because of it. It's not until late game that we barbarians gain a chance to beat the Romans. That is because we are even. But our armies are more numerous and motivated than those paid lackeys of the Emperor. It's only a matter of time before we gather enough men.
Long-standing trade partners develop a healthy respect for each other, reflected by increased income from trade routes over the life of the agreement.
So it appears our word is the Franks are going to like us more. The lime maker I'm not going to press for anything. I'm not going to press for the lead smeller. It's already a very delicate situation. Chieftain's Hall would help with it. Your army is nearly done. What would we get out of here? Caledonian swordsmen. We need those guys. See, every building in Radius mod actually has a purpose. It's actually quite helpful. So, take some more brigands and take some Celtic bowmen. I think it's safe enough to say that we can pull back for the time being. They can't land. And I like my money. What's the control for this? Oh, control P. Yep. Look at all that money we have. Of course, I have no idea where they're going and all. No, God, heaven forbid. The Picts and the Almonds start a war. They are eyeing each other up for a war. And the Almonds do not like us. The Picts, well, the Abyssinians are expansionists and they're culturally intolerant. We are trustworthy. Well, steadfast. They're defensible, and so the Romans are unreliable opportunists. Hispania might like us. Admire Saracens. To them, the Saracens can do no wrong. So if we have a relationship with the Saracens... Actually, speaking of the Saracens... sabotage... They are not at war with the... Oh, there's Hans. And there's a Saranus right behind him. Which means that... Oh yeah, they totally made puppet states of Western Roman Empire. Lol. Lol. You can't hit him on the war. You could do some... investigate corruption, but there really is low to no corruption. And our armies are increasing. So join me next time as we do even more stuff with the Caledonians. See you then. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And welcome back. As you can see, not much has changed apart from the Pictish-Alman standoff here. It's actually pretty worrying. Like, are the Picts trying to protect me from this Alman horde? Like, if they are...
I look forward to your wisdom, but I trust you will
Oh, they're at war with the Almans. We're not going to enter the war yet, Picts. A military alliance wouldn't be the greatest for both sides. I can understand what you mean. Although you do like our goods a hell of a lot. The Aberdeenans also like it. We never did any agent actions against the Picts.
My friend, be welcome. The spirits of this place smile upon you, the god.
Thank you, Aberdeenans. You're so nice. Yeah. We have a lot of reasons. Mostly because we have all these treaties. Oh, and military action against the Western Roman Empire helps. No, we cannot rest. It's quite interesting, this standoff, because neither side can really cross the cliffs. Poor Jutes. Sea devils. Yeah, those Romans can easily just come back on shore, but I'm taking the risk. Actually, I can't. Retreat to Londinium. That way the Romans come back on shore. They'd be like, why are they abandoning it? I don't know. I don't know. I need to give this army a test run anyway. So, do you think I should miss this little interturn bit? Like, it takes a while, for some reason. You know? So the Aberdeens, they'll be up to their own antics. The Picts are moving. Never depict them to be like that. If the Almans are moving into our territory, that's a bad sign. But why would the Picts move from the cliffs of Dover? Like, if they're trying to stop the Almans. Look at that. It's just two Oh, I forgot the Picts were at war with the Franks. Ah, they got themselves over their heads. Now the Almans are in my lands. I can't stand for that. If the Pictish High King marches into war... Well, if that Western Roman army moves away, then we'll make our action. But I don't want to make too many enemies before I make landfall on the mainland. The Franks still hold a lot of power on their own. And I need more money and men. I need time to build up my armies. And I do not have that time. If I do not have the time I need, then how can I beat them? How can I make sure that they know and fear the Celts once more, these Germanic barbarians? We invented steel. Yes, that is actually true. The Celts were significantly better at making iron weapons than the Germans. The Germans were more ferocious warriors than the Celts were, very slightly. But the Celts had more armor. So, yeah. Remember in the Caesar campaign, that whole thing? Ugh. Those Celts were just vicious. Like, their numbers, you definitely feel the weight of numbers on you. Every legionary has to count. Because in that game, you can't really turn them against one another. You can't really use divide and conquer tactics. Like, you could... Our negotiation power with the Abyssinians is growing, though. It's probably because we had all their defeats. Maybe our negotiation power with the Picts will also grow. Though I don't understand why that Pictish army retreated. Like, we can't really help them in any way. Well, we could. But, alas. We lack the sufficient strength and will. We need more men to be on the fields of battle first, before I dare make a move. Saw. Okay, right. We gotta build something in that place. Fields. They do provide, actually. They do make us a lot of food. Greyhounds. Ooh, that does actually provide a lot of sanitation. Now our money's on decrease. Great. It is, actually. Like, I know he's lying to you. There's a lot of killing in that involved, but it's actually quite a good life once you get into the mix. Nah, he's more the governor type. This guy, though. He's got worthiest. He's worthy enough for me to reinstate the blades. These guys have missiles. Let's see. What's these omens? They can't march near us due to the diarrhea. I'm sorry. At the Olamarie of Wisdom. They can't march near us due to the diarrhea. It's actually a very weak army. Like, especially against the defenses we have set up. But I do feel that hindering the army would be a nice touch. No, you were in the diarrhea. Sorry, I can't help myself. Right. Still, though, I don't get it. Why is it passing that? Oh my god. He is the High King. He is the High King of the Picts. What? We married into the King of the High Picts? Jeez. Well, we can't afford our entire family to die, but I don't know how we are going to, you know, children. Oh yeah, he better be as loyal as hell. Damn it, seriously? You know what? Oh, we need to adopt somebody else. Yeah. It's pretty powerful. Well, the Abyssinian armies will soon rally. This is the best place to recruit them. After we recruit the archers from up here, we'll march down south and recruit the axes. Then we'll move on again. After all, it's about time we cross the cliffs of Dover in the battle. I'm sick and tired of waiting. Still, though, we're definitely up there with the Pictish royalty, aren't we? Although I don't like how the Picts keep retreating. It means the Almans are moving through my lands. That means the Picts should know what they're doing. They should ambush the Alman armies as soon as they get a chance. They're not that tough. The only thing they have are numbers. Right now there should be about 6,000 odd Almans. They're hunting. I don't know where the Pict armies are. Like, I'm kind of hacked off that they're moving through my territory. With about 6,000 men. But at the same time, it's a brilliant time to test. The almond lands must be pretty undefended. Like, we're just surrounded with free armies. They won't be able to move anywhere. Still though, why does Hispania like the Saronids so much? That's a strange thing to me. Don't worry guys, once all this administration is done, we will swarm over the Romans. Roman armies at this point in time will be overexerted. The number of barbarians that are crossing the borders, the Vandals are probably outraiding their lands. And the sheer number of us, let alone, should be sufficient enough to force the Romans to surrender. I would actually just burn all these provinces. All of the border provinces I would burn. Especially all Britannia. Because the Roman armies are moving back, they're going to hit the Vandals in the rear. Don't know what they're doing with the Franks, though. The Almans are moving up, but the Picts are refusing to engage. Obviously, the Picts are hoping that the attrition of Britain hits in, and I grow impatient and just bloody kill the Almans. But I need to secure ground on the mainland first. I might be able to negotiate something with the Jutes. But I'd rather not let too many people into my alliance. I'm generous to a fault. Far too generous. We just have to go for all these tribes and oh, the Dacians. Yeah, they're still around. They're not as big anymore though. Like I'm pretty sure they're gonna get run over by the Huns. The Gauls back. Ah, good times. Oh, and Western Roman separatists. Religious request. Religion. Where do you want me to build them? Okay, good. We have loyalty. Law of war being declared. Our age. What? Despite their best attempts, our agent has been discovered by another faction. Religion changed in Hispania. They now. Oh, they used to do Greco-Roman paganism. Oh well. Their choice. Bad weather. Ah, dang it. Why are you procrastinating? Okay, so. Where do you want me to do it? Okay, Build the following thing out of this religion. Well, this place has already got enough. I mean, like, we got a well. We could go for troves. But I don't really want this place to be expanding too rapidly. Especially when people like the almonds are around. I can hate almonds. Having more spy recruitment centers are nice, though. Move down here. Use fine gents. I'm gonna have to stop your recruitment. Move into there. Walks in with about 2 guys. Oh, now we can't recruit. Let's get rid of these 2 for the time being. Let's replace... We can get free units of those. Oh, yeah. Now the great Caledonian armies assemble. We no longer need these fine gents, though. Like, as you can see, they're the exact same, and these guys are even cheaper because we own them. He's just a fantastic administrator, this guy. Like, he doesn't really wage battles. Yeah. It's winter, though. I wonder what our relationship's like now. We are holding a lot more sway over them.
Sit, friend, and let us talk.
Military alliance for last time, guys. Fine. And oh, they're culturally intolerant but curious. Yeah.
Come, speak so that the spirits can hear your words.
You're my military allies. And making you tributary states gets me a little bit more money, but that's it. I value them more as my friends than my enemies, at least. After all, they're quite useful because they keep raiding Roman lands for me. I wish I could help them out. But they kind of doomed themselves to the seas forevermore. No candidates available, huh? Caledonia? No, not Caledonia. Ereborcum? Was it this place that I could hire my spies? There's a builder. There is a builder in my ranks. Huzzah! Right. I'll see you next time, because this video runs long and it's just filled with us watching the Picts escape the Elements Reach and us preparing, so I'm probably gonna skip a few turns, just do administration stuff, and when something interesting kicks off, I'll inform you. So see you then. And don't forget to comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And welcome back. I just done a bunch of administration things. So anyway, I was thinking of our next target because the barbarians, well, the others, are forming a block around, so we cannot reach the Romans. Vandals, Longobards, and I was looking at them. I was thinking, okay, who's allied with who? So I'd look at the Franks. We're all on a pretty good relationship with them. So then they're at war with the Nabate, but who isn't at war with them? Just saying. The Franks are also allied with the Gauls, who only own one province, and are only allied with the Franks. They are also allied with the Longobards, who are pretty formidable warriors, and they are also allied with the Almans, who also draw up a vast land mass themselves, who are in turn allied with the Longobards. And our defensive alliance with somebody else. The Jutes, on the other hand, I would love to help out. I really would, but I can't. But the Saxons, on the other hand, they are annoying me. Well, the Franks are. They're more than annoying. But I can't do anything. If I outright declare war on their flanks, then yeah. So I need to be careful about this. The Franks also hate me right now. We're declining in military power due to our treaties with the Saxons. They're not exactly on good terms with the Saxons, mind you. But my spies report otherwise. As you can see, they're moving armies. These armies are cheap, ineffective in comparison to ours. So soon enough we will join our Pictish brethren in war. We might drag the Aberdeenans into it. Hold on, what? We're decreasing? How come? Great power action against the Picts? How about you guys? We're deteriorating as well. You know what? We're deteriorating with the Franks already. Make a tributary state. We break our trade agreement. I wonder if the Picts will like us now. I must keep my allies close. Well, that, or I could take them over. I need a military. What about a military alliance, huh? Alright. I must handle my enemies at the back gates. So it's time that I start doing.
Ripe women to ease other parts. Dealing is done.
Ah, so you're military allies with the Aberdeenans too. I am not scared of war. You understand why. It is the way of our people. We must be united. I have seen your armies. They are vast, powerful, and dedicated. Why not join me? Why not? Yeah, this is a bit where I need their lands as well. It's been too long. I need the north. and Ireland's strength combined so we can beat past these barbarian kingdoms. The Aberdeenans look to expand after all. Many of their armies will be too far away to even react to the invasion.
No warrior likes standing alone in battle. Should we not be sword brothers and watch for each other?
I'm afraid not, my friend. Be you a friend of me house, I'll admit. You are kin. But I must unite our people. And albeit the Aberdenians will be mad at me, I must unite us. We must massacre the Pictish armies. We must destroy them. Then we will move on to the mainland as a united front. I will honor the memory of the Aberdeenans and Picts. I would even allow them to remain independent, obviously under my control. Take their province. We just say that it's run locally, but it's overall done by me. Like, the Caledonians were a bunch of tribes as well, so are the Aberdenians and the Picts. All bunches of tribes. All we're doing is just uniting the Celts under a single banner, instead of all these fractious little banners that don't contribute to the great nation we deserve. I know I sound like the Romans now, but we must do this. Romans are weak, and the barbarian kingdoms wage war on a mass scale. Although it might be a bit rude of me of getting rid of my allies, I have other allies. Hold on.